This is yoga for grounding. Let's get started in Sukhasana, easy sitting pose. You may want to sit on height. I'm going to sit on a meditation cushion. Legs are crossed. Rest your hands onto your thighs, palms down. Sit up tall and well. Engage low belly, lift your chest, draw your shoulder heads back and lengthen your neck. As you start to breathe evenly in and out through your nose, for the first couple of breaths, just notice how you're feeling. Physically and emotionally, mentally. Notice what types of thoughts you're having. Take a cleansing breath if you need one, that's in the nose and out the mouth. And then use your Ujjayi style breathing, the breath that you can hear and feel, the conqueror's breath. There's a mild constriction into the throat on both the inhalation and the exhalation. You should be able to hear it. As we begin to feel more grounded with each breath, focus and concentrate on only one thing. Choose whatever that may be. If you choose to focus on your breath, it will be very helpful. Breathing in, breathing out. You may have a mantra, something that you like to say. Strength and courage. And then we're going to also make sure that everything is balanced when we practice. So switch the cross of your legs and close the eyes, hands onto the thighs, palms down. Still in our easy sitting pose, breathing evenly in and out through the nose, using our Ujjayi style breathing. Deep breaths, 5 counts in, 5 counts out. Being mindful not to fidget. The urge will be there, but allow yourself to stay still, focusing on your breath or your mantra, breathing in joy, exhaling negativity, something that you can focus on so that you're only focusing on one thing. We'll take a couple more breaths. And then uncross your legs and come onto your knees. I'm going to use a block for hero's pose. It's modified when you sit onto a block. Feet to the outsides of the hips. Sit onto the edge of the block so that the flesh is being pulled back and your sitting bones are evenly onto the block or the floor. You can also use your blanket or bolster. Hands on the thighs, sitting up tall, breathing in and out. Notice if you have any tight spots. Just notice. You don't have to do anything right away. Just notice. And we're going to take our hero's pose into a forward bend, which interestingly seems like it would be easy for some reason in our minds, but when we start to do this, we realize quite quickly that it's challenging. Just be with it. Deep breaths. Breathe behind your heart. Breathe in your thighs, the tops of your ankles. Gently releasing from there. We'll take it back now, going in the opposite direction for Virasana hero's pose with a mild back bend. Stretching into the thighs, opening across the chest. Taking a couple more breaths here. And gently come down. Now you may want to stay on your block, or you can remove the block as I'm removing the block and taking it down into classic heroes, Virasana heroes pose, but putting the palms onto the soles of your feet and feel how that connection is so grounding, palms to feet. From there, come up and take a stretch through your thighs and engage your kneecaps deeply into the thigh. So lifting the kneecap into the thigh, stretching the leg back, and this will make the knees nice and tight and alleviate any tension you may feel from the last poses. Coming into Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Make any adjustments that you need to so that you're not too short in your down dog. One of the ways to know is if your heels are down but your head's really far away from the floor, your stance is typically too short. Now let's really reconnect with that Ujjayi breathing. Walking up, feet towards the hands. Take the feet hip distance a little bit wider if you need to. Bend your knees and slide the palms of your hands underneath the soles of your feet. Here we are again with this hand to foot connection. This is called Hastasana, hand to foot pose with the toes to the wrist variation. It's a variation because this pose also can be done holding your heels, and it's still called Hastasana. So sometimes that can be a little bit confusing when you're taking a class. You're like, wait, I thought that was another pose. It's a variation on the same pose. Releasing out of there, we will toe heel the feet so that they're side by side. Back injuries, pregnancy, bend your knees, walk your hands up, otherwise round up. And let's move into some sun salutations, bringing hands to heart center. Inhale, raise the arms, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, you'll bow forward. Now look up halfway, stepping back with the left foot followed by the right. And this is going to be great. We're going to do something called Astanga Pranam. Put your knees down, your chest, and then your chin. Now move forward with the chest. Put the tops of the feet down. Inhale, we'll curl up into Cobra pose. And exhale, let's press it back into downward facing dog. Step your right foot forward, followed by your left. Fold in. Inhalation, we're going to come all the way up and add that arc back. Exhalation, bowing forward. Looking up halfway, stepping back right, followed by left. Ashtanga Pranam, 8 points pose. Knees, chest, chin. Pull the chest forward, lie flat, tops of the feet down. Inhalation into our Cobra pose. And exhalation, bring it on back into downward facing dog. Take a few breaths in your downward facing dog pose. Really get the stretch in your side bodies. Re-engage your low belly. Hit those thighs back strong. Move your feet back a little bit. Maybe your head can come down, heels down. Look forward. And we're going to walk up and take Padottonasana, hand to foot pose, another time. Something that is so important is the repetition, but rather than going to the same place you go to in the first time you did something, notice, what did you learn the first time you did this today? How do you feel different already now? And what can you do now to go deeper? This is one of the best ways we can become grounded, is by understanding that we have knowledge, that we know things. We're going to release from there, toe heel together or walk hands up thighs, coming all the way up and coming into another round of sun salutation A with our Ashtanga Pranam. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana, upward hands pose with the back arch. Exhalation, bow forward, moving with the breath. Inhale, halfway lift. Now we're going to take that left foot back, followed by the right. Come into our high push-up plank and lower our knees down to the ground. Then the chest. This takes some getting used to. Chin, lie flat, tops of the feet down. Inhalation, coming into our cobra. And pull that belly in. Exhalation, downward facing dog. Taking a breath. Stepping up with the right, followed by the left, folding in, deepen that forward bend. Inhale, rise up, arc it back, enjoy this. Exhale, bowing forward, halfway lift, and we're stepping back right, followed by the left, lower, knees, chest, chin, come forward, tops of feet down, inhalation, Bhujangasana, Cobra pose, exhalation, press back, down dog. Deep breaths, keep that Ujjayi breath going. Step up left and right, fold. This time, bend the knees and sit into Utkatasana. Then we're going to take a step out with the left foot and come into a revolving twist pose. Parivrtta, Prasarita, Padottonasana. It's a wide-legged forward bend with a twist. Move your left hand into the center line in line with your chin. Put your right hand on your hip. Take an inhale, get longer through the chest and spine. Exhale, let's twist it. Beautiful twist. Lifting through the chest. Then place the right hand where the left hand was. Inhale, lengthen. Your left hand is onto your hip. And exhale, let's turn and twist that spine, reaching up towards the sky, trying to get one line across the shoulder. Good. Then we're going to inhale and come up, toe heel in, step to the top of the mat, and do the other side. Stepping out now with the right foot, going wide. And because the pose is balanced when we just do it one time, now we're going to do something fabulous. Wide-legged forward bend with Shirasana 2, which is the tripod headstand. Placing the hands as though they're the bottom corners of a triangle, and your head is the top of the triangle. Pull in that belly and take those legs up. Keep breathing. Ujjayi is very useful here. Low belly strong, thighs engaging, turning the thighs toward each other, and then we take it down. Placing the feet where they started. A little stretch. I like to turn the head right and left, draw the shoulder blades down away from the neck. Come on up. And then come to a seated position. And we'll move into Vajrasana, Thunderbolt pose with Gomukhasana, cow face arms. You're going to have one arm under, one arm up. Use a strap if you need to, or hold your shirt. Sitting onto the heels. Keep breathing. Nice stretch into your shoulders. Swing your legs around now. Setting up for bridge. Using a block, if you have a block, underneath your low back. You can just hold regular bridge if you don't have a block. And we're taking it up with one leg. Try to keep your hips even. Use your standing leg a lot. Ground through that foot. Engage the thigh. Lengthen up as much as you're pressing down. Then place that foot down, and we'll do the other side, pulling the leg in, sending the leg up, and drawing the belly in. And even if you're using a block, you're not resting down on the block. Engage through your legs, through your low belly. Keep the chest open. Place that foot down. And parallel your feet. Take a breath. Gently release from your bridge. If you had the block, put it to the side. And this is such a great thing. This is called Urdhva Prasarita Padasana, 30, 60, 90 ab work. And so on the way down and the way up, you're stopping at these points. So lift 30 degrees, 30 degrees, 30 degrees. One more time. 30, 60, 90, 30, 60, 90. Grab hold of the feet and coming into reclined bound angle with our head to foot connection. So not only are we going to ground by putting our palms to our feet, we're going to put our head to our feet and really get this understanding and this intelligence from our feet, which are in contact with the earth, and bring this knowledge to the forehead. Releasing into our reclining twist, and we'll make that hand to foot connection again, bending the knee, grabbing hold of the foot, and then twisting the other leg over. If you have your outer shoulder down, you can look in that direction. If not, you'll look up. Then gently release the hand from the foot, switch the sides, grabbing hold of the bottom foot, bringing the other leg over, and if outer shoulder is down, looking in that direction, rotating the spine. Deep breaths. And releasing from there, coming center line and relaxing into Shavasana. You can put a block underneath your head, and then you will have some more relaxation that comes across the chest and collarbones. Let your toes flop open. Turn your palms over so they face up. Hands are below the heart. Deep breaths. Feeling your heels, your calves, your hips in touch with the earth. Your shoulders, your back, and you can feel how the back of the head is supported by the block, essentially bringing the earth to your head using this prop. As we release from Shavasana, roll to the side.